Top scary ghost videos Mama says don't watch. Number 7. One Night. The following two weird videos were submitted to YouTube by user Marvin Kagos almost 80 years ago. Marvin tells that when his grandma died, odd, unexplainable things started happening in his home. One night, he takes a picture of the eerie activity.
Alvin. What the fuck?
A niece of Marvin's toy turns on and starts playing music all by itself. Marvin searches the house because he thinks his brother Alvin might be pulling a practical joke on him. Back in the living room, he notices that a lamp is swaying back and forth from the ceiling. Marvin quickly returns upstairs to his bedroom after finishing. In another video, when Marvin fiddles with the settings on his Xbox One Connect, he discovers the night vision capability and gives it a try. The footage he gets is very terrifying.
I don't know if they have an app for this or whatnot, but they also have this version of the camera. I don't know what it is. I think it's either infrared or something like that. And then back to dark. As you can see, all you can see is my Xbox controller.
Marvin doesn't see that something or someone is standing in the back room. When he turns on the night vision again, the figure has vanished. Marvin said that he has no idea who or what this could be, but it's noteworthy to notice that his room in the back used to be Marvin's grandmother's sewing room before she passed away. I'll leave it to you to decide if it's a ghost because Marvin claims that his family relocated soon after this incident. Number 6. Hands Off. The following video depicts a family having a good time in a park somewhere in Japan. A small boy walks along the wading pool's edge and dips his feet in the water. But there is something else in the water. Did you see it? The little boy is startled as he hastily exits the wading pool by a tiny, pale hand reaching out the water. Now, some superstitious video viewers think that the hand belonged to a Japanese amphibious water fairy known as a kappa, according to legend. The little water monsters have reportedly been known to lure and drown victims in ponds and rivers, despite being frequently portrayed as benevolent throughout history. Therefore, this tiny hand might be a copper's, or it might be something else entirely. I'll let you make that decision. Number 5. Screams from the Woods. South Korean college student Young, who streams daily life on Twitch, resides in Vancouver, Canada. He usually broadcasts his walks around the city. Late one night, Young is streaming live on Twitch when he comes across something that gives him shivers. Around him, bizarre, deafening screams and wails can be heard coming from the woods. Young is unsure about who or what this might be, as is his live audiences. Some think it might just be animals, some believe it's drunks whooping it up in the forest, and some even think it could be a cult or witches, but what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Number 4. Light in the Mirror. A really weird occurrence was described by Reddit user Denate Shepherd. He claimed to have awoken one night to a strange light glowing in his bedroom. He was extremely startled as he looked around the room for the light source. As you can see, his desk lamp, not the one that was on his desk, was the source of the light. It was the person he saw in the mirror in his bedroom. He grabbed his iPhone and used it to record the bizarre occurrence. Skeptics now assert that it was just a similar desk in a connected room divided by a doorway. However, Danate refuted them by posting, 2 photos taken from a wide perspective of his bedroom revealed that the lighted desk line was clearly visible in a sizable closet mirror. There is no connected room, and when the video was enhanced, Reddit users noticed what appears to be an odd visage in the desk's reflection. However, Danate claims that he saw nothing more unusual that evening. For several nights following, Danate checked the weird mirror again, but the odd light never appeared. Now, it should be noted that Danate Shepard is in no way a typical hoaxer or even a believer in the paranormal. And number 3, Doppelganger. Now, the next video was initially posted on the Click Talk, but for some reason, the account has been vanished since. Jay Van Gogh, a TikTok user, claims that his mother was watching his nephew one night when the youngster went over and reported that he saw a child who wanted to play with him. However, Jay Van Gogh also claims that his nephew was the only child in the house. When they look at the CCTV tape that night, they discover this. The young child leaves the room, backing out as he stares up at something that we're unable to see, appearing a little alarmed. He moves away as the light begins to flicker, but something appears to be following him. Whatever it is with dark hair and a white t-shirt looks like him. The boy decides on the spur of the moment to follow the small figure as it enters the room again. Now others think that this apparition is a doppelganger, a demonic being that mimics the appearance of a child. But why did the TikTok account suddenly vanish? And what do you suppose this could be? Number 2, Waking Up to Nightmare. Next, a viewer who discovered this movie online sent it in. Sadly, the source of this terrifying video clip remains unclear. After a picture of a man asleep in bed, strange things happen. The man awakens after being brutally dragged off the bed in a state of terror and panic. He then feels as though something invisible has violently grabbed his legs and lifted him into the air. The man scrambles to the side of the bed and looks shocked as he attempts furiously to escape whatever is holding him, then just lets go. I have no idea who this man is or whether the video is authentic or phony, but it has terrified a large number of online viewers. Decide if you believe it to be a true video or whether it is a clever fake. Number 1, Hospitals of Horror. Kevin Fabio, a paranormal investigator, and Alexis, a videographer for the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto, set out to investigate a defunct maternity facility in Mexico. Many strong supernatural beings are supposed to reside on the expansive land. Locals say that the hospital is haunted by the spirits of mothers and children who lost their lives in childbirth. It is also said that a dark demonic presence stalks the building. Some even claim to have seen the gloomy apparition of an old nurse roaming the hospital halls. The Archivo Extinto team splits up to explore different paranormal hotspots throughout the maternity hospital. Kevin sets out to film inside the hospital's chapel. Meanwhile, Fabio investigates the operating rooms on the other side of the building. Kevin discovers something quite unsettling while alone in the hospital chapel. He proceeds to investigate it in the corridor but notices the robe that was hanging from one of the chapel pews is now on the floor directly behind him as he turns back towards the chapel. Back over in the surgery room, investigator Fabio is in by himself, almost as if somebody were following him. Kevin's walkie-talkie starts to freak out, emitting random static and sound, and as he prays, something or shape can be seen forming right next to him. Kevin's walkie-talkie starts to freak out, emitting random static and sound, and as he prays, something or shape can be seen forming right next to him. The group decides to wrap up their inquiry there and return home. But did they find any evidence of the ghosts at the former hospital? I'll leave that up to you to determine. That is it for today, guys. What did you guys think of the video? Please share with us in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon for more incredible videos.